Welcome back to the show. I hope y'all been enjoying it because I sure have. Talking to Scott Farmer, the athletic director for UL, and we were just talking off of camera, the RCAF, the Raging Cajun Athletic Foundation.
Right.
Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Oh, absolutely, because it's been the key to our success, to be quite honest with you, Keith. We started the RCAF in 2009, and it's been a way to bring in dollars, most of it unrestricted dollars, that we can go out and, again, hire great coaches, supplement the coaches' pay, build the facilities, give coaches what they need to be successful. And it's really, we owe it all to the, not just the RCAF, but specifically to the annual fund, which is part of what they do. And right now, I'm very happy to announce that we are already about $250,000 ahead of last year's annual fund.
You're kidding.
So it's just
incredible.
Everything's great. Our fans are phenomenal, and again, I've said it many times, we will grow this department as fast as we can grow the RCAF.
So there's different levels that people can get involved at the RCF level, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, like you have like somebody who doesn't have a lot of money can kind of join in, and then you have corporate that can really go crazy.
Absolutely. We have donors from $100 for the whole year all the way up to $50,000 and up for the year.
Right.
Yes, so we definitely have different levels. All right, now you got to tell me, what are we doing here? You're sneaking something in.
No, I'm not. This is good. This is tasso, smoked pork meat. And we already added the vegetables, the onion, the bell pepper, the celery, the garlic, and everything. Now we got about 3 pounds of the smoked pork meat tasso. And the next thing we're gonna do, we just saute this down. I don't know if you can smell this, Scott, but this is like my favorite part. I just want to eat that like that. And but we're gonna add the wet ingredients next, but we're gonna let this simmer down a little bit. Now, I know we talked Cajun football, I know we talked RCAF, but can we get to know Scott Farmer? You know, I mean, can you tell us a little bit about you? I mean, I've been knowing you for 3 years. I've enjoyed our relationship, but I was doing some recon, and man, you got a pretty fascinating resume.
Well, I come from Daytona Beach. A lot of people don't even realize that.
Florida boy.
Florida boy, grew up, born in South Florida, but moved to Daytona. I was about 3, and I was a competitive swimmer. In fact, my whole family, we were all competitive swimmers.
I saw that.
We all swam.
Now, you still hold records?
I hold some records. I think actually all my records have been beat at Georgia Southern. I went to Georgia Southern.
Right.
And I think I recruited some athletes when I was coaching there that beat my records. So I don't think I have any left anymore. But
right.
And I married my wife. She's also a Georgia Southern grad, and she was also
school
a
together.
swimmer. Yeah. And believe it or not, we have 2 youngsters, and neither one of them swim.
You're kidding.
So.
Well,
sure don't.
We're kind of glad y'all found Louisiana and found Raging Cajun, Heartland, and Lafayette. I know that as a person that's grown up here all my life, been a Cajun fan all my life, that as far back as I can remember, it's just refreshing to see and to watch what you have done, what's been done since you've been on board. I mean, the bowl games, the victories, that's all one thing, but there's a lot of work behind the scenes that goes on. The public awareness, the stand-in, the interviews, everything that you do is just a total reflection of the quality person that I think you are, and I'm just glad that you're here and your family's here.
Well, I appreciate it. We love it here. You know, I've said it many times. If I retire here, that's going to be a good thing. But we're not going to sit back and rest on our laurels. I think you know me well enough. We're going to push.
You got a lot of energy.
Well, that's the way it is.
You been eating my makshu?
I want to eat some makshu.
Okay, well look, the next thing we're gonna do, probably after the next break, is we're gonna throw in the wet ingredients, the cream style corn, the heavy whipping cream, and then we're just gonna let the pit do the work, and we're gonna have another conversation. So stick around. I think you're gonna enjoy this final product, and I've been enjoying our conversation. Hope you have too. We'll be right back.